Yeah, I get right to the racks. Then I make that shit back. Run up on me, get shot in the back.
JTV in the building, man. I got Pops with me. Woo-hoo. And today's special guest for the second time,
the first guest to be on the show twice.
Vinnietalks2u. What's going on?
How you doing? How you doing? Vinnietalks2u. We in the building. Yeah, we in the building. We back in the building. How about that?
Yes, sir. We're back, man. It's happy to be back. I think we should start off on why the other interview got taken down. Possibly it could come up one day. We never know. But I think that's the first thing people should want to know, right? Like what happened to the last interview.
Yeah. My DMs are flooded, man. People were like, "What happened? What happened? What happened?" Put it back up, Pops. Put it back up. But it got.
So let me tell you. So I'll tell you. Let me explain that. So what happened was I broke down how the Bulldogs started. I broke down I really broke it down because people don't be knowing, and I'm not one of them members that don't be knowing the history. I really was already, man. I knew I'm up on that game right there. So I was breaking it down for the people that don't know, for the out of towners or anybody that just was curious about it, and I think I broke it down too clear. How about that? I think I broke it down a little too clear, and I just feel like even though it is public information, I feel like it's not really my job per se to clear it all up specifically like that. I feel like if you want to go look into that, you can go look into that. You can go Google all of that. That's all public information. I just don't feel like I was the one necessarily that should have cleared it up that clear because I really broke it down how we started and how we got here. Let me throw this on. There you go. I really didn't, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have did all that. So I'll just, we just take that part down and we'll leave it a little bit like this. This is what I could tell them about the Bulldogs, right? Because I'm not gonna let them know how we started, all the extra, you know what I'm saying? But if you know, you know. But we out here. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, we really out here, and you seen them comments. I seen the interview got taken down. It's a lot of comments in there. Yeah, because we really them ones out here. They ain't never be seeing no Bulldogs coming on camera doing no interviews and doing all that like this. So it's like, you know what? We really popping out here. And it's okay because we really popping. It's not just TikTok. We really popping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we took it down. It's okay. But you know what? Bulldogs is here. If y'all want to learn about it, y'all just going to have to just, not y'all specifically, but the people, they just going to have to go look into that. You know what I'm saying? Google that.
For sure. So a lot of shit has happened since our last interview.
Yeah, it's been a whole lot.
I guess you want to just start with maybe P-Face and Mr. Keeper Hood, like the Surenos from Los Angeles and Compton.
Right. Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I'll tell you right now. They did come out here. I don't know what day that was. I forgot what it was, but they came out here and they went to a section where nothing happened. You seen the comments, you know what I'm saying? I seen Faye's interview, he let y'all know. They went to a spot where nothing happened at. There's nothing going on over there. That's a grocery store. They went to the parking lot, and I tell you one thing is it's right there by the exit of the freeway. So it's like we know what they did. We know the move. You got off the freeway just like a regular random person would have did. Stopped for a little pit stop, tried a video, and got right back on that free. We know the play. You can't fool us. You know what I'm saying? They came out here trying to do a little. They came out here for me. P-Face told me he came out here for me. Shooters on Go, the cameraman, he told me they both told me specifically they came out here for me. But they didn't hit me up though. But they wasn't hitting me up. They didn't let the city know. I don't know if they went live. I don't know what they was doing before that. But we didn't get no alert. We didn't get no nothing.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you want to come out here and you want to do that at the Vallarta parking lot? Hey, that's fine, homie. But keep that right there on the phone though. Don't act like you really trying to do something. Don't act like that, P-Face. Don't do that.
To play devil's advocate though, would it be a dummy mission for them to actually go in the hood and actually go to the trenches, you think?
The thing is this, though. The thing is, P-Face don't know shit about the Bulldogs. He came over here out of curiosity. He didn't know what's up. He don't got no issue with us. We ain't had no issue with him. He just felt like he wanted to do that. And when he did that, it wasn't real. We can't respect that. We can't respect it. You heard what happened. You seen what happened when they dropped the location. Let's be real. Let's be real. They was on live with somebody. They said drop the. They want to see. Look, this is the thing with the Southsiders. They always talking about drop low, drop low. Stop saying that. Why you saying that? Like you going on live, drop low, like it's a game. That's why you don't drop low because things happen. That's why nobody drops low. You can't be dropping low. I can't be dropping low. Y'all can't be dropping low. We can't be dropping low out here. But they want to play that game. That's the South Side. They trying to play that game,
And it's
and they
crazy
seen what
because
happened.
I know I'm getting old because you were saying dropping low, and I'm thinking like drop low. But you're saying
That's what I'm saying.
drop your location.
Yeah.
Dropping location. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
they playing with that like it's a game, like it's just a catchphrase, like it's just a drop low, drop ski, drop. They just saying these things like it's a phrase, but it's like they found out what happened. I ain't heard nothing from them since. I'll be
Yeah.
real.
Just looking from the outside, and I'm sorry to cut you off. Just a quick question before I forget. Looking from the outside, and us being from New York, and we're trying to figure all this out. What is the
Right.
connection? Like, why did they end up in
I
Fresno?
was gonna ask that.
You was gonna ask that,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, or has it been a
I
history
don't.
of Bulldogs going down to the south and
Well,
doing this? Like,
was it our interview or was it your TikToks? That's our question, right?
Okay, so apparently it was no, it wasn't the I don't know. I mean, I can't tell you what it was to be
Yeah.
honest with you. I can't specifically, but I mean it probably was a little bit of both. It could have been some of the TikToks because you know I get on the Southsiders on my TikToks. It is what it is. Like it could have been that. It could have been the interview. I don't know what it was. Only they could answer that one. I don't know what made them come out here, but they said it was for me. It just don't make no sense because I mean I didn't get no, I didn't get no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it don't make no sense. You came down here. It's your first time coming down. You don't know nothing about you. He probably don't know not one hood. He don't know not one Bulldog hood. He didn't know where to go. He just wanted to do something for the internet. He was at like 6,000 followers at that point. I put him up. I'm the one that put him up. Wherever he's at now, I'm the one that did that for him. I need an invoice from OTR Records. That's what I need.
So Faith 300,
Promotional
yeah,
promotional purposes.
yeah. So Faith 300 said that there was no show in Fresno. So was there a show in the suburbs of Fresno? Or?
Nah, nah. They didn't. They came down here for no reason. I heard. I don't
Oh,
know if it's true, but like I heard they was just like up all night. You know, they was out drinking somewhere and they just drove through Fresno and decided it was gonna be a good idea to clout chase off us. But nah, they had no show. No show. They ain't no show coming down. No, no, no. I told them to do a show. I mean, I made a video. I said, hey, you got to put a time and a date. If you really want to make some noise coming down from the south, you got to put a time and date on that. We respect that, you know?
yeah,
yeah, it's just
Because
slippery
all that
slope. So
you just coming in to get a quick little video. I mean, I heard they made a diss track, but I heard like a verse. I heard a little bit of a verse, but I didn't hear. I mean, did they drop a song? Did they drop a video? Like I haven't. What happened? You know what I'm saying? What happened? Pete Face, like I don't know what happened. They was trying to do that. They was trying to push that motive, that little moment. They was pushing that for a minute. I don't know what happened. They must have
well,
just
if
they
they were
must have just
doing
came to
if they were
they
doing
must
it
have came to
to
their senses.
yeah, yeah, but if they were doing it to create controversy or whatever, the mission accomplished.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's something that
And you
was
know what? That's
so
fine.
many
That's
talked
fine
about.
because you know I'm gonna tell you like this. Fresno ain't really been in the mix like that in a long time. Whether it comes to social media, mainstream, anything, any type of public, we not known for doing that. So
Yeah.
right now, it's it's like what the hell is unheard of for them Southsiders. They're like, damn, we ain't never seen or heard the Bulldogs popping like this. They never did. It's never been a moment. Shout out to anybody that's been doing it. But the level that I was doing it at, that I've been doing it at right now, it's like it's different. It's different. It really is. Like they see it. That's why they came down here. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, and I think eventually we'll probably end up talking to P Face and them, but I want to see if there's a way we can extend some kind of olive branch to kind of bring some kind of peace to this and kind of calm it down a little bit. I don't even know if that's possible,
Yeah.
but looking at it from the outside in, I I'm because we're looking at it objectively, like meaning like we just
I hear what
looking
you're
at it.
saying. I hear what you're saying, pops. Look, respectfully, hell no.
Yeah.
It's fuck them. Excuse my language. It's fuck them. We didn't go over there. We didn't go over there and try to cloud chase off Compton because we cool with Compton. We is cool with Compton. We know some Compton homies. and we cool with them. So it's not. That's like I try to say, it wasn't no Compton Fresno thing at all. We ain't never went over there and try to clout chase off them. They did that for. They did that to us, disrespecting the city. They didn't just disrespect Bulldogs. Bulldogs didn't just feel disrespected. The city felt disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and it's not gonna fly. And it don't matter who it was. It don't matter. He like 19, 20 years old, but that's his fault. Somebody should have talked to that youngin and should have directed him better than that. Cause this is what he did. And he just gotta take what come with it. So nah, it ain't no clearing nothing up with them, respectfully though.
Okay.
Cause
Yes, sir.
we got we got homies out here that's really living for this. Like we got homies that's locked up in a pen that they really mad about that. They can't be out here to do nothing and say nothing. They really mad. I'm the voice for that. I'm not gonna be quiet for nothing because I'm the voice for the ones that don't got no voice. Just period. Just like that. Free
Yeah.
the homie get 'em, free the homie Trill. Like I be saying though, like I'm just a voice for the city, you know? So it ain't just how I feel, that's how the city feel. What I'm saying, that's how the city feel. That's how the homies feel. Real shit.
Yes, sir.
So nah, P face, fuck P face.
How do you feel about the Fade 300 interview we did a couple weeks ago? Maybe about a month ago now.
Um, I seen some clips of it. I didn't check out the whole interview, I'm not gonna lie. But I seen some of the clips that you guys had put up. I think it's cool, man. I think Faye holds it down. You know what I'm saying? He stays out the controversy. He plays it a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? And you got to respect that because that's his lane. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Faye. Go check out our interview with him. Super high energy young man that's in the studio a lot and he's networking around the country because he's working with people in Texas and stuff like that. Go check out that Faye 300 interview.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's doing this thing out here. Shout out to him for sure.
So, if you want to speak on this, you allegedly went to Compton, correct?
So this what I'm gonna say, right?
Yeah.
P Face wanted to do it. P Face wanted to prove what he did, right? That's what I'm saying. That's why it's no dropping that. You know what I'm saying? He did what he did. He disrespected how he did it. And it wasn't in a respectful way. I don't even think his homies respected that. Let's just be real. Like, I don't even Mr. Keep It. What's his name? What's the other homie from?
Mr.
What's
Keep It
the
Hood?
Keep It Hood? Okay,
Yes,
see,
sir.
like him, I didn't even know his name. He wasn't even a factor to me. He's just a stand-in. We call him he's just a background character to me. We weren't paying attention to that. We was focused on P Face and Lil Weirdo. See, Lil Weirdo, yeah, that's a whole nother story. But that's what P Face started. So, he made his little whoop. The Bulldogs got their own track. The Bulldogs got something vicious. I mean, I'm talking about they wanted to come over here and make some noise, then well, they definitely making some noise. And it is what it is. They either gonna have to just they gotta live with that. So look, there was a video that got shot to this. Little exclusive right here, all right? We don't do this shit for fun. 93660, that's the place I'm really from. I hear niggas trying to pop it. Let's get active. Where you from? Niggas came to the pity and did none. Let me take a trip to the company. Show you stop us how it's done. Fuck ass with a quete. I'm a bulldog with a gun. That's just a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just want to give a little exclusive because that's not even out yet. There might be a little, you might hear a little this and that, like something like that. But hey, when it comes out and they see the visual, when they come out, when this track come out, when this Bulldog track come out, and they see this visual, you ask for that. P Face, you ask for that. P Face. Tommy Guns. This is another thing I want to clear up. Tommy Guns. I don't know where you came from. He came from Pixley. Pixley. Look, he trying to claim the Central Valley, and the Central Valley not claiming him. Tommy Guns. You talking so big and bad like you running Pixley. Bro, Pixley ain't even bigger than my high school. Pixley is not even bigger than my high school that I went to. I don't want to hear none of that. You don't got to deal with nothing over there. All that you trying to claim Central Valley, no. The biggest Mexican gang in the Central Valley, they know who it is. You can Google that. That's a Fendi fact. Stop playing. So when it comes to them, we're not playing no games with that. P-Face, Tommy Guns, Blanco 15, Weirdo. We're not playing no games with that little goof troop. We're not doing none of them with that little goof squad over there. All them little Power Rangers, them little unlocked characters that came out of nowhere. We're not doing none of that. It's for them and it's up for us. Bulldogs is on top. They know that.
So,
They
so
know
the
that.
se-
So when
so
so when it when the song drop and the visual drop, they ask for that.
okay.
Remember that.
So the Central Valley. Can you explain the Central Valley? So it's Fresno, and then what's the other cities and shit like that?
Out here you got like Fresno, Visalia, Merced, Modesto, like Stockton. You got, all these little places around here. I think probably Stockton, probably like an hour and 40 away. But everything over here, we got, it's a lot of little spots. Pixley's one of them. Pixley's it's just a little, man, you drive right through it. If you blink, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss the whole city. So it's not, it's for Tommy Guns to be saying that to claim Central Valley. Nah, Central Valley don't claim that. There's not no South Side, nothing. We don't support no Southside. We don't play no Southside. It's Central Valley. It's different. He in the wrong area for that. I don't know. I don't know who did that. You know what I'm saying? But no, he in the wrong area for that. This Central Valley. This Bulldog land. This territory over here for sure.
Yeah, we could.
Everybody know that. Like that's the rest of real fact. You could Google that. You could really Google that. The biggest Mexican gang in the Central Valley. You could Google that. Shit on me.
We got an interview with Tommy Guns on this channel. Go check it out, Jaren TV. We caught him at the very beginning because on this channel we have a very good eye for like rappers and momentum and he right now he's on fire and his name is relevant in many scenes and it's important to let the people know when is this track gonna drop? When is the visual gonna drop? What is the window if you don't have an exact date?
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not my song. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of the other homies, and however they want to roll it out is however they gonna do it. I don't really got no say in it. I'm just there for the ride. I'm just here for the ride. You feel me? They wanted to jump us in the mix, and so we jumped in the mix. And there's factors out here in Fresno. When you in Fresno, there's factors out here. When you in the central, there's factors. There's people that's moving that you get in touch with and you network with, so like they in touch with me. We got some older homies that's locked up. They sent me the song. We exchanging contacts, and that's how it happened, and it's just all about just factors getting in touch with other factors and it coming together. And since they want to play with us, we gonna show them. We gonna show them. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. So also a lot of things has been happening since our last interview. Also, your TikTok was also shut down. What can you speak on that? What happened with your TikTok? Your main TikTok.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, my TikTok did get shut down. It did get banned. All that. I was at 310K, and we just going hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to tell people, they TikTok fucked up when they let us on TikTok. We get kicked off everywhere we at. Like you know what I mean? That's just normal for us. So yeah, too much gang banging on the TikTok, and you know, you get little accounts that do whatever they want to do, and it is what it is. So yeah, we got taken down, but it's the thing though. They didn't understand though. They could take the TikTok down. That's fine. I only had TikTok. I didn't have nothing else. The thing is, we really big in the streets though. Like these followers ain't just on the TikTok. Like when I go outside, it's pictures outside. I didn't even realize it was like that till I start stepping outside with the homies, and then we pulling up to places. We got older folks and kids getting pictures. I'm like, damn. I didn't know it was like this. Now we going to liquor stores and they offering us free packs of this and free this. Can you do a video? We gonna give you this. Now every time I meet people, it's like it's different. Like I don't know how. I've always wanted to be like this. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to be at this level. But now that I'm at this level, it's good and it's bad with it. But just know that it's real life. We really out here in the city for real. It's not just TikTok, it's for real.
Yes, sir. Can you also speak on you going to the middle schools and showing love to the middle schools? How did that come about?
Yeah, so and that's another thing, that's what I'm saying. Like they could take TikTok away and that's fine. We doing all this after TikTok went away. We started doing all this after it was already gone for a couple weeks. So it's like, look, they bringing us out. They calling me. I'm getting calls from like counselors and people that's plugged in. Shout out to my guy Joby Jones, by the way. He hooked it up for me over there on the west side over there. Shout out Joby Jones. He got a podcast called From the Turf to the Church. I'm about to be on that tomorrow actually. So shout out to my guy Joby Jones. He really helped me network out here. He putting me in places I wouldn't be able to get in by myself. So the first stop was the west side. They said there was ops on the west side. They said there was North Daniels on the west side. Ain't that what they said? I mean, y'all was seeing the vlogs, ain't that what they said? So we gonna show love to the school over there on the west side. That's what we do. They want to play checkers over here and do that. That's fine. Bulldogs, we strategic. We playing chess. We really out here making noise. Y'all gonna see us, and we gonna get love over there on the west side. Shout out to the west side. Shout out Gaston Middle School, Fresno, California. Shout out Gaston Middle School. All the kids over there.
Shout
They
out,
watch y'all. They rock with y'all too. So shout out to y'all.
Yes,
They
sir.
gonna see this. Shout out to y'all.
shout out
Shout,
Gaxton.
shout out guys to middle
I'm
school, man.
Gaston, yeah. Yeah. They
That's
rocking with Jared TV. They
yes,
That's
rocking
sir.
with
awesome.
you and Pops. They really is.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. So tell us a little bit about the interaction, like your
Yeah.
purpose there. What did you talk to the kids about? Like,
Okay, yeah. So it was perfect. They doing like ceremonies right now, they walking and stuff like that. So pulled up, it's lunchtime, seventh graders, right? Pull up, we go out to the campus, we grabbing them, we going out straight to the kids. We got a whole presentation room that we got saved for us. We got security walking everybody in. So we going out and we just calling everybody. They recognize me. Some is recognizing me, some is not. I'm not gonna act like I'm the most famous in the world, but yeah,
Yeah.
some was recognizing me. They like Vinnietalks2u. They like, I'm like, y'all want to come kick it? We finna chop it up. Just come over here, we gonna chop it up. They're like, all right. So it was guys, girls, it was everybody. It's every kind of race. They was trying to give me the only the Hispanic kids at first. And I'm like, no, we need everybody in here. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Guys, girls, boys, girls, all of that. We need everybody in here. So we brought them in the presentation room, sat them all down. And I really got through to the kids, man. I talked to the seventh graders. When they was done, I talked to the eighth graders. And I kept it real with them. The street life is not what you want to do. Do what you're doing. Leave this for the street people, because everybody's not for the streets. And if you think you're ready for this, I'm gonna keep it real and I'm gonna tell you what it come with. Your phone, your phone gonna be going off all day, every day. You're gonna have to do things that you don't want to do. You're gonna have to be places you don't want to be. And if you're not there and you're not ready to handle this, you're gonna be no good. And now you just join something to be the enemy. I be trying to tell these kids, as easy as you join it, as easy as you could be bad.
Mhm.
As easy as you, and you gonna mess your life up. So I be trying to tell these kids, just stay out the streets. It's not worth it. The benefits ain't that beneficial. There ain't too many Chris Browns and Soldier Boys and Little Waynes out here. It's not a lot of famous gangbangers out here.
right,
So
right.
I just be trying to tell the kids, like, really get to the kids. I'm really from right here, man, elementary, middle school, and high school. So it's like, I know what they going through. I know someone need to hear that. And I rock with the kids, man, and they rock with me. It was really good. It was a really good time. Shout out to Gaston Middle School. It was beautiful.
Yes, sir. I feel like a lot of we had a lot of comments right from your last interview. It was going crazy. A lot of people were like judging you because you've never been to jail or prison before as a Mexican gangbanger from California. What do you say to them that like kind of diss you about that?
I mean, that's easy. I mean, not every gangbanger goes to jail. Not every single gangbanger shoots and gets shot. Not everybody gets stabbed. Not everybody has to bruh. I'm glad I didn't have to get locked up. You gotta be happy. You gotta praise that. Cause I mean, what? I've been smart. That means I've been pretty smart for some time. And it's like, you know what? If you think that we ain't been teeter-totting on this, if you think that we not 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and we not worried about certain things at certain times, you crazy. We just sometimes some people make it and some people make it. Some people make it in the cracks through the cracks, and some people don't. It is what it is. That's not. I'm not gonna say that it's never gonna happen, because you can never say never.
Yeah.
I don't plan to get locked up. Nobody plans to get locked up. Let's be real. And nobody wants to go get locked up. Let's be real. So it's like, if you don't have to go, if you're not putting yourself in position to where you're gonna get caught doing something, hey bro, get your money however you need to do it, do whatever you gotta do. If you can somehow go under the radar and live life, and that's fine. I don't care what no one talking about, because there's real ones that's locked up right now that I check up on them every day. How you doing? How's everything going? You need some? A little bit of this? You know what I'm saying? I'm finna do this. I'm finna make a video. Um, the ones that's locked down, I got real ones really locked down that respect me. I could care less what anybody in the comment section say, because real ones respect me. Real ones. If you from out here, then you know. And if you don't know me and you got something to say, Don't say that around my homies. If you, there's already there's that. You don't want to do that. If you don't like me, keep it to yourself. That's what I'm gonna tell some people right here. Cause in Fresno, it's a lot of love and it's a lot of hate. Fresno ain't just a city that just want to support everybody. We don't just support anybody. It's a lot of hate too. But what I'm gonna tell you, if you don't like me, keep it to yourself. Because if you say it around one of my homies, it's not gonna be good. You're gonna see like, oh, okay, he is official. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And being in the streets is a numbers game. The police cannot lock everybody up. There's gonna
That's what
be
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, you're
people
gonna
that's
be
gonna
real
get through.
surprised.
You know what I mean? I personally know of two people who have done illegal activities
Serious,
like
serious.
pharmacists their entire life
Yeah.
on a big scale. And our the hood culture, regardless of what city you're from, we tend to honor the people who get caught. And we always talk about the people who get caught. We talk about
Big
all the
Meech.
snitches, all the snitches. Everybody know all the snitches, right? You know the snitches on the East Coast, the West Coast, the North, the South, and
Right.
there's a lot of people who live a certain way and don't and avoid police contact.
I mean, it's all about sometimes it's luck. I'll be honest, sometimes it's luck. It's a little bit of luck and it's a little bit of your own choices. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just
It's like poker.
sometimes that one night you didn't go out, something happened. And you can't help that. That's just what it is sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you're out of town doing working. Sometimes you're doing this, you're doing that. You just might not be around when everyone get locked up. You might not be around for that one little incident. That's okay. Cause we so big out here, it's all right. They coming in, they going out. We got homies coming in and coming out like it's nothing. It's normal. We used to that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go through it to be used to it. We kids, our daddies was locked up our whole life. Our uncles, everybody. We used to go into county jail to visit. Why would we want to go there? We trying our best not to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it goes to the kids. That's for the kids right there too, because I know I got a lot of kids looking at me now. I got a lot of kids watching, so I gotta watch how I move a little bit more, right? Kids, it's not cool to get locked up. No, I don't care what no one's talking about. I don't care what them comments is saying. All them little no profile pictures, don't let them little comments pump nobody up. Them is just people talking. All right, they're watching us talk. Remember that they're watching us talk. So, however not interested they say they is, however much they don't care, we don't believe them. But we not letting that um direct none of these kids in a way like they feel like they got to go get locked up. They feel like they're only going to be cool if they get locked up. That's not the play. That's not the move.
Yeah,
Stay out here and take care of your family. I was trying to tell the kids. I'm really telling the kids this in the school. Do you want to get locked up? And now we got to help you out. Now hopefully we could send you $20 every month, maybe $30 every month, just to help you get some noodles and some hot Cheetos. Do you really want that? No, you don't. Let's be real. All the tough guy shit stops. All that shit stops at the door.
yeah,
Cut it out. We're
yeah.
not doing that. So
The,
yeah, there's two different worlds. It's the street life and then it's everything else. Don't as long as you don't cross that line to the kids, as long as you don't cross that line and you go over here, you could really be something great. You could be something really, really great. Your job, your career, your college, your schooling, it's all gonna take you further than and this gonna ever take you.
yeah,
And don't ever get it messed up. Don't ever feel like it's
it's a big
like you
message.
gotta like you gotta fit in. Like don't ever feel like you gotta do something crazy. If you got friends that's telling you to do something and it sound like a crash dummy mission, guess what? Them not your friends. And and if you can only be accepted by them when you doing that, they not your friends. And the sooner you lock in and you focus, the better off you'll be. That's my message to all the kids. Fuck all
Yeah,
that jail shit. Fuck all that jail shit.
you gotta listen because the other day I was driving. I'm like, you know how many geniuses, how many lawyers, doctors, astronauts, scientists that we lost because they decided to take the easy path and go down the street life, and it could have been something impactful
Exactly.
for
The
the
community.
community, like within. Like, there's a little kid right now walking around in Fresno that can literally uplift with his mind and his skill set can uplift the entire Fresno, the entire Central California. That one kid, and so it's a job. That's what I always think it's always a job of the OGs to be like, cause I had that. The OG, I'm like, yo, I want to hustle, want to make money. I ain't got enough money. Yo, here, little man, $200. Stay out the street. Go get yourself some summer clothes. And that pushed me. Instead of going with everybody, I kind of went like this way, like, all right,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't save the Bronx, but I was able to at least get out of the zoo because it gets crazy. And we're pack animals, so we follow.
Yeah.
We instinctively, it's fight or fight, right? And we follow it. So without getting too deep, I don't want to be preaching too much, but kids stay in school, man.
Yeah.
Don't be no fool.
100%.
And
Yeah,
the,
stay in school. They just, sometimes you got to move like an OG. I'm not an OG yet, but sometimes you got to move like an OG. I was raised by the OGs. I never was just around people my age, so it's like I'm not thinking on that level. I'm thinking of a legacy. I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about helping the kids, changing the narrative for the city, and that's what we're gonna do, man. One video at a time, one day at a time, one school at a time, one post at a time. Fresno is on the map. It's not going nowhere, and man, I help that and I love that. And we out here and the message that I'm pushing out with the kids, it's like we getting love. We getting real deal love now. You know what I'm saying? We pushing positivity. They don't just love me for standing up for the city. Now it's like the love is going towards like, damn, you really helping now. You really love the city. This is the thing. People say they love their city all the time. People say they about their town, they want to give back, this and that. If you a really influential person, you really say you really that, and you really about that, and you really moving like that, then you got to move like that out here. You got to
Yeah.
just it take one person to do it. I only went over there with two people, just me and one homie. You don't need a team. We just
Yeah.
me and one homie, and he was holding the phone for me. So it's like you don't need 5 people. You don't need 10 people to be on the same team as you. And I didn't even, man, I could have, man, you could do it by yourself. But if you got one homie or somebody like a team that's willing to help you, yeah, your life can go real far. The kids need to know that beyond all the shenanigans and all the other antics on this, they need to know that I'm gonna get through to them and they gonna remember that. One day I'm gonna tell you like this, look, one day they gonna give me the key to the city.
Mm.
I'm gonna say it now. I've been telling the homies this, and I tell them that I don't care if it sound dumb or weird or what. One day, I'm gonna get the key to the city.
you're gonna make a
I'm saying it
difference.
right here.
Yeah.
It's different. With us, it's different. The way that I'm moving is different. You know, like they ain't never gonna invite a bulldog to no school to go talk to no kids ever again in life. I'm the first. Maybe I think one of my. I think the homie did one time. That's the homie from my hood. If you know, you know. But other than us two, there's nobody that's doing this, and it just take us to do it. The Bulldogs
Yeah.
care. You know what I'm saying? The Bulldogs care, especially about Fresno for sure.
That's
Yeah.
a dope. That's a dope phrase. The Bulldogs Care Program.
Oh,
There
that's
it is,
fire.
right there. It's born.
So I
Bulldogs
want,
care.
yeah, I want to speak on like, so what are some like trending topics or maybe stuff that's been happening that you want to speak on? Is there anything that comes across your mind?
One thing I do want to address is I feel like no jumper just be loving the fucking Southsiders. I'll be honest with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, I appreciate y'all and I respect y'all because y'all really be giving like a real unbiased chance to people. You giving chances to people from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And the thing with no jumper is, yeah, they had Faye on there one time. I think they had somebody else there, but I think that was Almighty. Almighty did that for us. That's not
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Almighty, and then I think Almighty just got fired or whatever. So it's like now they ain't never gonna let us back up over there.
Mm-hmm.
No jumper, no jumper. This is one thing I gotta say about that is like they just be how do you say they harboring the Southsiders. They just like they trying to blow them up. It's like they got their own agenda and they trying to put them on over there. And it's like, man, you cut
Do
it
you think it's
out.
the
All
location
that.
though? Because you think it might be the location of where they're at.
I mean, they see us making noise. I know, if you gonna tell me that none of them know who I am and ain't none of them heard none of this back and forth, I'm gonna tell you now they lying. And if they ain't trying to message us and get us over there, I know what the play is. They don't want to show no love to the Bulldogs. They want to show love to Faye, but they don't want to get some over there that's we really in the drama when the shit go down and the mix is we really in the mix. They not hitting us up.
But
Yeah.
It's
that'll
because
be
they really rock with the Southsiders. They really rock with them. They
that's
really
the
do. And they gonna
their
push them up.
argument.
They gonna keep pushing them up.
The argument is going to be that, but we had a bulldog on it, so What
Yeah,
did
they
he
had a
say now?
Bulldog on there. Almighty had a Bulldog on there.
Okay.
Almighty had brought Faye up there. Adam didn't know shit about Faye. Adam didn't know shit about Fresno. He still don't. And we making noise over here. And if you ignoring us, then there's something going on over there. No jumper. You ignoring this? There's something going on over there. You gonna bring? He just brought on Tommy Guns. You seeing what's going on? Yeah. Hit us up, no jumper, yeah, because we got
Yeah.
something to say. You wanna put all that on the platform? Let's do it then. Because if you want to be real, my TikToks was getting way more plays than a no jumper episode. Let's be real. So I mean, it's different platforms. Y'all got a platform, and we on that. You know what I'm saying? No jumper. Y'all just gonna have to see it. We coming up.
Yeah.
Y'all love the Southsiders, love them. We don't care.
Yeah,
Do
for
your
sure.
thing.
And I definitely agree. You should definitely be on there because people in the comments were saying like, "Yo, this would be a good representative for the Bulldogs on No Jumper." I think one day it will probably happen for real.
Yeah, Adam,
I
try to
mean,
make that happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It could happen. It could happen, but we not begging for it.
Yeah, for sure.
We not we not we're not gonna we're not gonna be busting out in excitement for it. Like we got real issues. You know what I'm saying? Like we got something to say, and we really in some shit. And it's like I don't know, man. It's gonna be different. If they bring us up there, it's gonna be different. You need someone that's up there, that's someone that's gonna talk that talk,
Yeah.
that's gonna really stand up for the whole city. Someone that's gonna talk that talk. No jumper. They need me for sure.
Yeah, so we respect your opinion and thank you for reminding us on this channel because
Yeah.
we try to put everybody on here. We see it's interesting because we saw it as California, and then now we're learning like Central,
Yeah,
South,
North.
North. You got
Washington.
Yeah, it's
Washington, you got Bulldogs, you got Washington, then you got Colorado's in the mix with the West,
Word.
with Cali. So we're learning all that. You got Arizona, and then Texas's own world.
Yeah.
But we just try
yeah,
to put people
yeah.
on the
It's good.
channel. We try to get people on the channel to hear their experience in their life living in this country, because
To get like everybody's side,
Yeah.
everybody's
everybody's side. And Cali, like New York, got we got our fair share of gangs that we always had. Cali tends to run very deep into. You're talking about great. You got great. There's a
1960s.
there's a grandpa right now somewhere in California. I don't know north or south, sitting on a rocking chair with his rags on, like repping his set right now.
yeah. No, I mean I'm telling you right now, these out here they take it more serious than the Bible. They take it more serious than
Yes.
religion. They take it more serious than family. This is this is life for everybody. You know, so even at times if I feel like I'm not turned up, I still got to keep in the back of my mind the attitude of the city.
Yeah.
So even if I wake up in a calm, peaceful mood, when it's time to say what I got to say, I got to remember how the city feel.
Mm.
It's bigger than me. It's bigger than how I feel. It's bigger than just, oh, I'm having a good day today. So we're not gonna talk about nothing today. No, no, no. We gotta. This is nonstop. We out here. Everyone's paying attention every day. So it's like, you know what I mean.
What
Yeah.
about your music? I know we talked a little off air. You do have some music coming up, right? Did I hear that
Okay,
right?
so
You
I
got a new
do.
studio?
Yeah, yeah. I got a hanging mic video coming. I'm probably gonna drop it next week. I got a hanging mic, and yeah, it's a Fresno hanging mic. You're gonna see some red rags, and you're gonna see a lot of Fresno talk. And again, P Face, weirdo. This is what y'all did. You know what I'm saying? Again, this I want to remind them that when you see this, and then you know what I'm saying, and you see that it sound better than anything that y'all was dropping. Remember that y'all did that. So yeah, I got a hanging mic video coming. It's called Fresno Trip.
Mm.
It's called Fresno Trip, right? And it's already done. It's ready. I'm probably gonna drop it. I want to drop it around the time that we're gonna probably just drop around the same time. Maybe I'm gonna
All right.
drop maybe like a day before y'all or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're gonna get it going. And yeah, we're gonna be dropping music. There's new music out here, you know what I'm saying? It's another face out here for the city to do something. So it is what it is. We got a lot of people making music out here. I'll be real, we got a lot of people out here making music, and I'm jumping in it right now. I'm jumping in it. You know, I used to do it back when I was in high school and stuff like that, but it was about like just, it was I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? I was like graduated. We was making music. Now it's a different level, and we got way more eyes on us, and it's different. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna get turned up. They didn't want to see us get in the music scene, but I mean, shit, it is what it is now, and we really about to make some noise. Like people don't want to give us our. We're not trying to be like nobody, so I mean, you got to give us our credit. We got our own thing, our own style, and it is what it is. We Bulldogs, and we here, and we here for good.
Yes, sir. Um, do you want to speak on like all the comments you've been getting? Like I've been seeing a lot of like JCat comments. Why do they call everyone a JCat in California? Is that just like a diss term? Like
Yeah,
what is it?
I mean, I don't know why they call me that. I mean, you
Yeah,
call people JCats when they seem like they're tweaking. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like out strung out on drugs. I mean, so like I feel like it's a term that's kind of just being thrown around too loosely, I guess. I've heard it directed towards me a few times, but it's like, I mean, they're just saying it at that point because it really don't make no sense. But man, you wanna see a J Cat, man. You talking about lefty gunplay is like the fucking picture child for J Cats. That's like the actual definition of a J Cat. I don't know why they saying that, but okay. Another thing with the comments, um, people just be acting like I came out of nowhere or like they don't know me
yeah,
or like I'm new to this city, like I'm new to this shit or something like that. But I mean, truth is like, bro, I've been here my whole life. And I've been popular since like damn near middle school. If you want to be honest with it, I've been popular since middle school. I've been really popping in high school. I used to perform at the rallies and shit from my high school. They used to play my shit at the homecoming games. I had a whole nother life before this shit, before
yeah,
TikTok, before everything. This is just another chapter of it. And I'm gonna get more comments too. I already know the comments is gonna be coming talking about I'm a hypocrite or I'm this and I'm that because I'm still banging, I'm still doing what I'm doing, but I'm still gonna talk to the kids and do my responsibilities I feel like that I have. And people gonna call me a hypocrite and they gonna say, why they got this guy, why he doing that? And you know what? They could say whatever they want, but at the end of the day, somebody's gotta do it.
yeah,
At the end of the day, I don't care who you are, what you do, what you're known for, as long as you ain't known for nothing weird, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But it just takes somebody to step up and want to be like, I want to make a change. I don't matter just because I'm tatted up and I'm a bulldog and you see me starting, not starting, but you see me like in the mix with shit. Just because you see me doing that don't mean that I don't got a heart and I can't help the kids. It don't mean that I can't go
yeah,
motivate and inspire the kids.
No, yeah, and you
It is what it
evolve.
is, you
You
know.
evolve
And
as
I'm
a
and I'm
yo.
real.
Yeah,
And I'm real. So it's like sometimes I wake up happy, sometimes I wake up sad, sometimes I
yeah,
get pissed off, sometimes I'm angry and I need to be heard and I need to say something. Sometimes I want to motivate my young ones out here. Sometimes I want to like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm real. And if you gonna tell me if anybody gonna act like they don't feel different and they don't want to move differently, that's on them. They could say that, but I'm just being me.
yeah, and you
It
grow.
is
You
what it
grow.
is.
You grow as a person. Like I'm not the same man I was 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I evolve. Maybe for the worse sometimes, maybe for the better. But we all have our path we go down. Like you know, in the comments, we talking a lot about comments. We talk a lot about comments on the show, but they don't really hold any weight, honestly. Like it's almost like a little dropping from a mouse. Like they just drop, they leave their little drop, and then that's it. You know what I mean?
It's like this. It's like this how I see it. Imagine you popping at the mall. You walking around. You got hella bags. You just balled out. You at the mall balling out. Some little ass kid walk around with hot Cheeto on his fingers talking about your shoes look funny. Kid, get out of here. We don't even care what you're talking about. Go back to your mama. That's how I treat the comments. Like what? We really out here doing it. Like if man, don't want to hear none of that. That's a little kid over there talking out the side of his neck, not even saying, man, we walked past you in real life. That's nothing. That don't move us. Comments is just, hey, they gotta matter somewhere. They gotta try to matter somewhere. So it's like, hey, why not go to the comments? It's free.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. And we all wrote comments, and then right before we send it, we deleted it. But nah, you know what? I ain't even gonna feed into this energy.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? Some people they can't help it. To get in that comments and hating is like a full-time job, but you don't always have to be like that. You don't got to be a hater your whole life. You could switch it around and just be positive. And guess what? When you leave that positive comment, you're going to feel a little bit better. I don't know how it works, but when you leave it's just going to make you feel a little bit better. So just try it out. To all the little ones out there that's watching us, try it out. Leave something nice, you're going to feel good throughout your day. You leave something negative, bro, you just mad all day. Go
Yeah.
take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Freshen up.
So how do you feel about California music scene? Like, are you bumping artists right now? Like, what's your vibe right now?
I'll be honest. I think the biggest out here right now is EBK J-Bo. I'll be real. That's kind of how I see it. When it comes to music, I'm bumping like Legend Lokes. That's a real big artist out here in Fresno. So
Shout out to
I'm
Legend.
playing Legend Lokes. Everybody's kind of bumping J-Bo right now too. Let me see.
Yeah. And to think how
I
big
mean,
he is, bro.
you got. I don't know. You got a lot of things out here popping. You got some young ones out here in the city that's really trying to do that music right now too. You know, there's faces out here in Fresno that they putting ciphers together. They doing things out here, and it's gonna get brought to the light. Just give it a few more days. But it's just the fact that popping artists. Yeah, I would say J-Bo's probably running Cali right now. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to music, that's the biggest thing out here right now.
Yeah, a lot of the blogs covered our last interview. What can you speak about just people covering the content and maybe being possibly biased because they're from a certain area?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's another thing is like, yeah, blogs have been picking up the videos. They have been picking up the back and forth between me and P Face, the back and forth between me and Keep It, Mr. Keep It
Keep it
Hood,
hood.
and
Yeah.
Weirdo, the Weirdo. And so, yeah, they covering it. But I'm going to tell you why, though. It's like I told you, we ain't had a moment like this where a voice was this strong. We really haven't. We've had people that are known and this and that, but like a person that's opinionated, that causes a stir with what he says. Like we ain't had nobody like that. I don't remember the last time, right? But they paying attention now. So when I say something, and especially when it's directed towards their own Southsiders over there, they're gonna pick it up. They're gonna listen. When you guys drop these clips and you guys have us talking about certain things, they're gonna keep picking it up. They're gonna keep doing it. They ain't never seen this over here in Fresno. They ain't never had somebody that they can just pick up like that and they just go. Like, yeah, there's people around that you see, right? But when it's somebody that's really standing for some shit, someone that's really out here in the city going and talking to the kids, there's nothing like this. It's the first of it, and man, we pushing that right now. And it's Fresno. Fresno, we up. Bulldogs, we up. Fresno, we up. The blogs know that. And it's different for them. So they're gonna keep picking it up. And that's fine because, bruh, how do we look? As long as they, hey, just get my good side. Hold on. I'm just saying, because I do this for the homies. We got homies locked down. Free the homie Get'ems, right? The homie Trill, all the homies that's locked down in the prison right now. All the homies, all the dogs. Free them. I do this for them.
Yeah.
I do this for them, straight up. As long as they respect me and they got me, I could care less about what nobody talking about. Let's be real, So
Shout
blogs
out to
pick
them.
that
Shout out
one
to the
up. How
brothers
about
locked
that?
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to all the brothers locked down. Keep your head up.
Yeah. So are there any final touches you want to speak on? I feel like the last time we spoke was about a month and a half ago, right? Maybe 2 months now. So
Maybe like 2 months.
is there anything
Yeah.
you want to speak on that's like maybe just on your mind that we could cover?
Let me say like this. Let me think. We going to a lot of schools out here. It's going to be summertime right now, and that's not stopping shit. We going to summer schools. We doing the summer schools because you know what? Them probably the kids that we need to talk to the most anyway. So we
Yeah.
going to the summer schools. Um, we're gonna be bringing Fresno up every time. Like every time you see me, I'm bringing Fresno up. I'm putting it on my back. I'm putting my face on that. So if anybody got a problem with the city, they can see me. You want to come over here and you want to visit me? Hey, you gotta hit me up. You gotta let me know. And you got an issue with the city, come holler at me because the Bulldogs is running it. But this is what I want to say though, right? To all the haters that's watching, it's real life over here for us. A lot of people hate on Fresno. They don't want to give us our credit. They don't want to put us in the mix because we've been doing our own thing for so long. But guess what? We here now, and we here to stay. We got Jaren TV that's rocking with us. We got the streets that's rocking with us. Shout out to Gaston Middle School on the west side of Fresno. Hey, shout out to the east side. Shout out to the whole city. I'm really doing this for us. Shout out to everybody that's locked up, all my dogs that's locked up. I love y'all. Stay strong. I send mines. And you know what? As long as I'm putting Fresno on the map, I'm doing what I got to do. Cause you know, this is my city. It's where I'm from.
Yep.
And as long as I got the love right here from my homies, hey, I'm straight, homie. It's us against the world. I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Stockton, but we EBK for real. That's what I'm gonna say. Shout out to Stockton, whatever they got going on, but this we EBK for real, and they know that. Everybody know that. So, we up right now, and I appreciate y'all for just giving us a platform and shit like that. Thank y'all for real.
Likewise.
I appreciate you taking some time out to run it back.
Yeah, run it back.
You know what I'm saying? It's big.
Run it back. You know what I mean? It's time to go up. Everybody follow my new TikTok. It's
Yeah.
Vinnie2 Backup. Vinnie2 Backup. Just search, Vinnie Raymond. That's the name I'm on there. Vinnie Raymond. You see me on there. It's the voice. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. We giving back. We got a lot of clips of me being at the schools. We running like a whole week or two of just clips of the school. Shout out to the kids. I told the kids on the west side, I told them, I'm gonna put y'all up for at least a week, 2 weeks. I'm gonna let the world know about you. We're gonna let them see. So
Shout out to
I got some people saying, why you keep posting about these videos of the same school? Bro, because I want y'all to see these kids. Y'all gonna see these kids. Cause you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
They
sir.
deserve that.
What's your Instagram also so that people know?
My
Instagram is Vinnietalks2u, YOU, the number 2 and YOU, Vinnietalks2u.
Yep.
And my TikTok is Vinnie2 Backup. So Vinnie, just type in Vinnie anywhere you go. It don't matter. VINNIE. You're gonna see me pop up. Follow that. Stay tuned on everything we got going because the Bulldogs is in the building and Fresno's up. Hey, like I said, Bulldogs care. You know what I mean? Shout out to the kids.
Thank you for your time, my bro.
Yes, sir. Vinny, appreciate you, man. It's Jerry TV. Shout out Pops. We checking out, man. We out here. Peace.
And I know how it gets, so I gotta stay low now, move my knot. I don't trust no nigga, I don't trust no man, ain't no friends, everybody get shot. You never know how nigga gon' throw, I'm hitting the flow with a couple of shots. You better move, you better duck, either way to go, you'll get got.